We are back. We are back. We are back. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a blessed and amazing day. If you are not, it only gets better from here. It does not get worse because the worst is never the worst. Today we jumping straight into it. We're coming from Matthew 5, where it talks about in verse 14 that you are a light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Verse 15 says, neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. And we might not realize it, but someone's been praying for exactly what we carry. You see, we have been deemed to be called the light and the salt of the world, to show it and display on all displays, wherever I'm at, no matter who's around me, who's surrounding me, what situation, what type of environment. We are called to carry that light. We often spend so much time waiting on blessings, forgetting that sometimes we are the blessing. We have to look within before we look what's out. We have to look what's in before we look what's out. You are exactly what someone's been praying for. We are carrying things within us. God gives gifts to all his children, whether you use it for his kingdom or you pervert that gift in any given way. He gives gifts to everybody, so we are exactly what somebody's been praying for. I heard something my freshman year that stuck with me throughout the years, and I still carry in my heart deeply today. You could be somebody's only Bible that they read. So in all ways, in all aspects, through the words we speak, through the way we carry ourselves, through the actions, through the examples that we set, we should be somebody's Bible. Because somebody not have that profound language, our relationship, our connection that we have with the Father. So in all ways, we should be a light and to be an example. Quick little testimony, and this is not just to boast of myself, this is to boast of God within me. The only thing I should be boasting, this is the only thing I should boast about, as Paul speaks. Quick little testimony. Y'all know I've been doing this YouTube thing for probably about like a year and a little bit of change now. Got me a little buzz, you feel me, around campus where I'm at. So sometimes I'm just randomly in the MSC or, our, I forget what it stands for, Memorial Student Center, something like that. That's basically our cafeteria. So I'm just in the cafeteria getting something to eat or just chopping it up with my friends, my homeboys, and I'll have some people come up to me. Well, no, before I get to that type of story, I'm gonna give y'all a testimony from maybe two weeks ago now. Yeah, probably like two, maybe no more than 3 weeks ago now. I was running on the track with some friends. We'll just walk around the track with some friends, and somebody noticed me. A girl noticed me. She watched my channel too. It's gonna be a little awkward, but she watched my channel. It's like she knew everything about me, from the ministry I do, from on campus, from the interviews, the podcast I don't start it. It's like she knew everything about me, and you don't know how much impact you have on somebody's life until you do, until you sit down and have a conversation with them, or until they show that love back and forward. And it's nothing but to just, I'm in my house. It's nothing but just to thank God for that moment, just to praise him for how he's using me. See, I'm really just a vessel. I'm really just the light of this world. And if I wasn't acknowledging that or doing what I was called to do, who's to say I would have affected that person, And the other example I was going to give earlier, I was in MSC with my friends one day, and this guy he came up to me. We met him, I think, my sophomore year. If I know me in person and you see me around my friends, I'm a real bubbly. Like, we always laugh and all these different things. People think it's something we wrong with us. Are we trolling? Are we doing the most or whatever? But we just genuinely have joy. No one's going to diminish our joy. Like it says in Matthew, it says, neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. So we finna display our light in any way possible. Whether it's having fun, whatever it may be, we're displaying our light. We're gonna be joyful. We're gonna be laughing. I'm always trying to smile. I will never be dim. And if I am, come check on me. Please do. Pray for me. But it's this guy that came up to me, and we interacted with him, sophomore year. Was showing a little bit, cracked a couple jokes. It was all cool. And then he noticed me again, it was this semester, earlier this semester. He was saying, man, I found one of your YouTube videos. I never knew you had that type of light or that type of joy. He said it helped him with the type of situation he was going through. He's in really, really cool. It's like he put me, I encounter him for a reason, because whenever I see him, like I'm seeing him more and more and more. Like I only seen him like probably like maybe 1, 2, 3 times last semester. He didn't even realize, he didn't even know my name. Every time we would see him, I'm like, hey, remember me? What's my name? He would not remember my name. and now when he see me, he stopped me this year. He said, "Hey Isaiah," I was like, "Well, like, you remember my name now?" It was like, "Yeah, we were chopping it up, all cool." And then like just to see the fire that you could light in somebody else is truly amazing. And if you weren't being the light that which you were called to be, you would never have that chance to help ignite somebody else's fire. Like testimonies, all these different things. When I was battling through my injuries through high school, when I was doing injury after injury, my stepmom, she helped ignite my fire. She said, like she basically, it was really based off the principles of the verse, to not worry about anything, but instead to pray about everything. She was going through a similar situation, either her or her grandma. She said we went through a similar situation where she was, battling through injuries in high school and all these different things. And around that time, she had nothing to do but pray and lean on the Lord. So around that time, that helped ignite my fire. And a verse I found around that time was Romans 8:31. What then shall we say in response to these things? If God is for us, who could be against us? And I felt like nobody could be against me when reading that verse, and the Lord was just with me and showed favor. Of course, I wasn't the man I was right now and stepping in authority I'm stepping in right now, but I definitely wasn't igniting fire. So without you having to light yourself, it's like carrying a torch and have somebody have an empty stick. If I don't lean over and display my light, if my fire is not lit, how can I be able to pass the torch to the next person walking? So yeah, the main thing is just to not underestimate your purpose. We might feel ordinary, but we're walking around with divine assignments. We have to be the reason that someone's faith gets reunited today, because you might just be the answer to what they've been praying for. And then y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna probably drop it tomorrow. I've been real good. There's like 4 or 5 videos in a row. I'm gonna drop part 2 of Kate and I. We were outside during homecoming week, chopping it up, interviewing people, evangelizing, spreading the love of God. I'm gonna probably drop part 2 of that tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. And I also posted on my Instagram. Y'all follow my Instagram for more updates and to reach a personal connection with me at Isaiah Find a Way on Instagram. I posted on there. I'm in the process of trying to get an actual camera, because I had one interview. I'm gonna explain that next video. So, but I'm in the process of getting an actual camera. I want to do like more vlog type content like that, where I'm outside interacting with people, or just showing y'all what me and my boys do out here on a day-to-day basis. Every day is a new day to ignite somebody's fire, just to show y'all me be my light, the ups and the downs, me just hooping, working out, all these different things. So I just want to be more professional, put more into the craft and the platform that God has given me. I appreciate everybody for showing love and showing out. Now I'm pretty sure at the time of this recording, I had like 677 subs. That is truly amazing, truly blessed. I want to think nothing like this from a year ago. So I appreciate y'all, I love y'all, and continue to shine y'all's light. For we have been made the salt and the light of this world.